Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing for Float Fishing character. Today, we are over at Oldberg fishing for grass carp. Nice grass carp there, 5.4 kilo. Qualified for a catch 5 types of fish and 10 types of fish. 3,200 XP, not a bad fish there. So we are over here at 2167. I'll show the map here in a second. I've got the same setups we were using over at Bear. So I've got cocos and cream on both of them with cocoa nectar dip, and then size 4 hooks. I could probably go a little bigger. I'm just a little bit cautious still with these fish. And then over on the bottom rod, I'm hoping to get some tench. So I've got a big hook. I may go smaller on the hook. And then I put cheese on it and kept it pretty far away. So it's cast out kind of behind the weeds there. I need to make rod 1 a little bit deeper. As you can tell, it's a little bit further in the water than I'd like for it to be. But we are over here, 2167, kind of facing the far island. So you come out of town, hang a left, and walk over this way. And hoping for grass carp, black carp, common carp, that type of thing today. And hopefully a lot of XP. So it is Friday evening. It is very warm outside still. It was 100 degrees when I was outside a few minutes ago, letting the dog play for a few minutes. So, and this is why I've been using smaller hooks. Where is he? There he is. Come on, fish, get on shore. Get on shore, fish. $11-kilo grass carp on float rod. Not a bad fish. 6,700 XP. I will take that. I'm happy. Don't cast, don't cast. And I just wasted a dip there. Go a little bit deeper. I'm going 1.85 meters for the depth. But I will take an 11-kilo fish any day of the week, especially on float. That's a nice fish. Yeah. Four-legged thing just jumped off on the couch with me. Come on, fish. Don't give up on me now. I think you have. Gave it a nibble and gave up. That's unfortunate. Wind's picking up a little bit out there too, so hopefully it doesn't blow things around too much. Using wagglers like I am and sitting on the ground, I don't think that's going to happen as much as normal telestick fishing. But if you do want to see, got carp pop-up rigs, and there's the setup. I may try hair rig here in a second as well too. See if I get any more luck. Looking at BK, it was more hair rigs than pop-up. Wow. I evidently scared this one off just trying to pick the rod up. Go ahead and try a hair rig. don't have pellets, so I'm just going to use a single volley. Boily. I don't know why I read that as volley every time. If you are using bottom rigs, it's usually a 12 meter or 17 meter cast. Wow. There's evidently a hole over there to the right. That does not show up on the map at all. I'm casting out here, and it's evidently deeper over here. That might be where I actually want to be. I'm just going to try to get back into that with a little bit of a deeper setup. You could see it kind of climb the edge there. The hole's just past that, which unfortunately I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it much further out than that. Kind of aim it a little bit more to the left here. I do think that hole's kind of where I want to be, but I'm just not going to be able to get that far out. I did take the bottom rod and cast it out 17 meters to see, and it was kind of right at the edge of the algae, the second edge of the algae there, farther out than where I'm casting. So I knew it was going to be a little short, but I was hoping I was going to be close enough. We got some decent fish, so we've been pretty close. And definitely, if you're float fishing for big fish, keep your health up as much as possible. Probably won't do a whole lot of digging because of that. Yeah, looking at the pictures, it's more over that way. I may try and angle a little bit more to my right. Kind of over that clear spot in the algae. See if I can't get a little bit more of an angle that way and still have it work. I just climbed the edge. Now I'm too deep. Let's back off on the depth a little bit. That didn't work. Noticing with the wind, I'm getting a little bit of graphic lag. Probably time to reboot. Oh, just missed that one. Yeah, it's a little framey. At least for display for me. I assume it's recording a little framey too. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Both getting nibbles. Brain trying to decide which one. Got this one hooked. Decent common carp. Pull it up to the edge. Run forward. 7 kilo common carp. Trying to get every little bit of casting distance I can there. Come on, fish. The wind makes it hard to tell if it's a nibble or just the 7 mile per second. It's not 7 miles per second, Tucker. 7 meters per second wind that's out there. 7 mile per second wind. Doing the math in my head for 420 mile an hour wind. Yep. That would definitely push a float around. 4 times a hurricane strength wind. Aw. I had to try there when it flipped over on its side. This is where I really want match rod so I can get that little extra distance because I'm probably getting out about 13 meters because the rod is 8 meters. Yeah, I might be getting out almost 17. Got greedy while looking at my phone on that reminder. That helps some of the video lag. Turn the grass just because there's so much grass around me. Turn some of the textures down on that. So much grass and all the wind blowing it. And I probably need to reboot. I don't think I've rebooted in a couple days. Come on, fish. Probably need to start looking at making some ground bait. Probably have enough silver to start thinking about doing that. Wanted to build up a little bit of reserve after spending everything to get these 2 rods. Weekly record common carp on telestick. This is Friday evening, so that may actually stick. Number 2 in the US. Squid corn. Being good. That used to be kind of a meme in a group I was with, that if you can't catch a fish, just put squid corn on and you'll catch fish. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can set this to be just artificial corn and use just squid flavored corn over an amber and have a decent look or decent luck, decent chance of getting fish. Tutti Frutti also has been a good one over the years there too. Come on, fishy fish. 3 fish is not enough in 17 minutes. Well, that's a small one. Decent gibble. Nope, small common. That's a fish pieces fish. It's honestly what I should switch over to at night is put out a rod for squigglies, for eels. May actually do that. Getting cloudy. I think I am going to do that. Go with a big hook and fish pieces. Got an 8-meter clip on here. Patience. Patience. Wait for it. Wait for it. Another small fish. That's unfortunate. 569 gram grass carp. Oh, that was the first time using a hair rig I caught a fish. At least caught a grass carp. I think it's actually the first time using a hair rig I've caught a fish. For whatever reason, I've always been more of a pop-up boilie fisher than a sinking boilie. It's Friday evening. Tucker's tired. I actually slept really well last night after the fun 2 nights ago. I didn't even wake up when my 85-pound dog jumped up on the bed next to me. I woke up and he was laying next to me and don't even remember him getting on the bed. and he's more than allowed to do that. It's hot. He likes to stay on the floor. When it's cold, he likes to sleep up on the bed next to me. Patience. Patience. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Still not yet. And I think it gave. Nope, it's still there. About to say, I think it gave up. $1.8 kilo grass carp, another fish pieces fish, because that's not a marker. And luckily somehow didn't fail cutting either one of those up. Patience. Patience. Wait for it. Wait for it. Well, take it, fish. Oh, did it give up? No? Still nibbling. Yeah, small fish over here on one. Might be a marker. 657-gram gibble. It was a marker, but not really the species I was aiming for. Someone gets comfortable on the couch. Oh, I see what he did. He just exposed his belly to the tower fan I have blowing on that part of the couch. My microphone's on my left side. I've got a tower fan blowing to the right of me. The dog's to my right. And he just kind of exposed his belly to the fan to keep a little cooler. Was a little bit mad because I didn't try to take him for a WALK this evening, but it was when it was 102 degrees at 5:45, 6 p.m. I don't want him to burn paws. So I took him out in the backyard to chase his ball for a little bit. He was a happy dog, but that meant he didn't get a chance to see his friends. Decent common carp here. Let's say 4 to 5 kilos. 3.947. I was close. And I do expect this type of fishing, especially not using ground bait, or I don't even think you can use PVA on float. Yeah, you can't. I expect this to be a little bit slow. What I need to do is buy the bait grinder so I can grind up the boilies. Make ground bait to throw out as well. What I mean by that, if you're not familiar, you can actually buy a tool. I can't remember how much it is. And then if you press in, you can come in here. You can crush the boilies, make either ground bait or dry mix. Dry mix I'll usually put in sorry, I saw the fish and I'm trying to figure out which float that is. Dry mix I'll usually put in the rocket feeders. This is a good fish. Good common carp. I am a little tired from digging there, but 6.9, nice kilo common carp, 3,400 XP. What am I actually thinking that's called? Because it's not coming to name. Spot rod. Using a spot feeder. That's what I'll usually put the dry mix in. Because you can't throw it as far. And my headset's about to die. Might have actually just died. I pulled out too early. Better than pulling out too late. Yep, headset ran out of power. Luckily, I've got a half hour, 45 minutes of charge in my mouse. So I can unplug cord from my mouse and plug it in the headset. And the headset back on, let the dog kick the mouse because he's wondering what I'm doing. That's why I just spun around there. Real life fisherman problems. Another weekly record common carp on telestick. Four-legged thing relocated to the end of the couch. Wait for it. Floats have flipped now. Two's on the left, one's on the right. fish. So close. So much nibblage. I do think I might be a little deep on the floats. I think I kind of want to be, if you look at the float, about a quarter of the way down, you see that yellow stripe. I think that's really where I want the water level. Not in the middle of the orange part, but there's a little yellow stripe on the black spot. Although I am right at another yellow spot on it. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to having to mow the grass tomorrow morning. My lawnmower actually died this past weekend, so I got the grass half mowed and it was already pretty bad. Luckily, it's been super hot, so it hasn't really been growing. I get to make some hay in the backyard. Gotta go fetch a new lawnmower in the morning. Ah, I got greedy. Looks like the black carp might be coming out. I just saw a couple catches there. Or one catch. Misread it. Come on, fish. Come on. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, pop the neck. Wait for it. Both of them are getting good nibbles. Marker common. Knew it was a small common. I was hoping it was still a marker. And it likely was. Seven fish. I think I've cut up 11 fish in 35 minutes. Not horrible. Again, using ground bait. Or if I had gotten to the point that I could use a spot rod, using the spot rod would help. Using a cobra would help too. Cobra's like a what am I trying to say? Slingshot that you can use to launch boilies out into the water. And boilies are kind of like fish cookies. They're hard balls of food that slowly in the water melt. Come on, fishy fish. Decent common. So, I think it's over 2 kilos. Probably about 3. Almost 4. 3.892. Nice fish. Oh. And we're okay. Grassy. I'm standing on the fish. Why did I not pick it up? That was weird. $7.187 grassy. Not bad. That one's just getting too far out of my sight range to keep an eye on both of them. Nice. Someone just got a 22 kilo grassy. Probably not on float, though. At least not on telestick. Not gonna lie, I've been pretty happy with the setup today. It's been working pretty well. Smaller grassy. Might be a small common, actually. Yep. It was almost 2 kilos, though. Wasn't as small as I thought it was. Oops, punch the mic. Just barely with the back of my hand. Big old crucian. Catch 5 types of fish using any hair egg. Meh. Not that big of a deal there. Another common. 3.5. 1700 XP. Starting to feel a little more comfortable with this. Might go for some bigger hooks next time, but been happy. Today's been a great XP day, and honestly, probably pretty decent silver day. Come on, fishy fish. Another weekly record grass carp, 7.1 kilo. That means this 11 kilo one was a weekly record too, and I missed it. I got number 2 and 3. Ooh, 18 kilo. One on potatoes. Nope, I didn't scare it off. I was about to say I might have scared it off picking it up. Another 3 to 4 kilo. Maybe a little bit bigger. 3.662 maximum total weight of a fish caught in a day. And we're up to 72% on the float. Yeah, when 13 fish, 17 fish, I think, total is the maximum weight. You know, you're catching bigger fish than normal. I will take that. Coming up on 45 minutes. And like I said, I think we're at 17 fish. Pretty sure I cut up 4. I didn't actually keep track. It's usually why I would try and wait till the end to cut up fish, and then I forget to. Decent pike got caught recently, not necessarily here. I might have scared this one off. Definitely moved it when I picked it up. Nope, it's still there. Another 2 to 3 kilo common carp. Oh, you stupid fish. 3.975. Wow, that was a bigger one than I thought it was. And that's what she said. We'll go through the night. Hopefully, the bottom rod grabs an eel overnight. I doubt it, but it's always fun to try. Still, overall, I'm pretty happy with today. So is the dog who's snoring. I don't know if that made it through. I do like these wagglers because I can turn the light off and you can still see the orange tips really well. Supposedly having the light on does not affect fishing like it probably would in real life. Because in real life, I'd probably be fishing like this. And there is a glowing option when you look at floats in the store that tells you they do this. I do also like how you look kind of right at the top of the chat box. You can see that red marker glowing that doesn't glow when the light's off. Kind of neat features like that. Make it a little bit more realistic. I only have markers in my net. I do. One of those before I forget type moments. Come on, fish. Come on, fishy fish. You know it's hot. I was just checking the news site real quick. Because a new article popped up. They closed one of the highways about 40 miles north of me because it's buckled and they're blistered in the heat. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Nope. Thought I saw a nibble on one. Come on, fishy fish. Night time's usually not as slow when you're carp fishing. This is a bit weird for me. It get kind of cold though. 9 degrees. 48, 49 degrees out there in American units. Just looked over at the dog because he was getting super comfortable. He's got his nose completely hanging off over the armrest, using it as a pillow. Ooh. Ooh. RF4 laying weekly world record catfish, 28 kilos on telestick. That would not have been fun at all. I wonder how long that one took. Wow. Catfish tend to be a log even with the reel where they'll just kind of lay on the bottom and you don't get any movement out of them. So 28-kilo catfish is a pretty good sized fish to begin with. And then on telestick, just using your arms to lift it up, that wouldn't be fun. Yeah, there's a trophy crucian, 2121 for that name. Definitely Russian letters in it. And therefore, I'm not going to even try and pronounce it because I will do a bad job if I try. I do not speak the Russian. Interesting. It doesn't use a dip when you pull out. I thought it did. Got both those in a little bit of a deeper hole. Now I can see them both. I need to remember to buy some carrots. Come on, fish. There have been a couple of fish caught at night. So it's just me that's not catching anything. There is. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there is black and grass carp. Need to see if I can make that. You can make it that way, or you can, in kind of the recommended way, is to make it with whatever you're fishing with. So, kind of the default black and grass would be fishing with corn and things like that. Or you can do custom ground bait using crushed boilies. You got to buy the bait grinder. I got to see how much one of those is. And I'm not disappointed in 14 or 18 fish. Granted, I think we could do a little bit better, but it's still not horrible. Come on, give me one more fish before I have to wrap things up for the day. Just one more. Good old up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. EA start. That's a smaller fish. Might not be a marker. I'm gonna be surprised if it is. Ooh, it is. Did not expect that to be the case. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there on 15 fish. Good round number to wrap it up on. So 15 fish. If they're 7 silver apiece, that's 105 silver. If they're 8 silver on average apiece, that's 32. No, 40, 120 silver. So I'm going to say between 105 and 120 silver is my guess. And I honestly think that might be a touch high. I was right though, 109.31. Let's see if we got anything for the cafe before I forget. No 16 kilo grassy. No 12. Oh, just missed that common. 11.5, and we caught a. No, it was a grassy anyway. It was a 11.2 kilo grassy. I'll take my 109 silver though for no ground bait. That's not bad. That 11 kilo grassy was 20 silver by itself. So I will take that. Puts me up to 90 or 921 silver. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow over on the spin fishing character, and we'll see you then. Bye bye now.